Hey, how you doing? I hope you're well. Possibly, I don't know, a slightly unfair rant today. I don't know, but I think it is worth dwelling on. So I was watching a program a couple of days ago about Amazon, and I love Amazon. It's a fascinating business. It's something that really is kind of worthy of sort of some thought for any of us as business owners, really. But as ever with these kind of things, as soon as kind of when big businesses are talked about on TV, almost always they're vilified. I don't know, maybe for good reason. Who knows? I don't know enough whether Amazon are a good employer. I don't know enough about the kind of the mechanics of their business and the internal workings to kind of pass any kind of thought or comment on it, really. But what was really interesting, why I kind of wanted to chat about today, is the fact that this vilification, which always happens, was the case of big business has put small business out of business. Now, it's so rarely the case, and in the kind of the example that they've given here is that it's definitely not the case. They were talking about a bookstore, and a bookstore had gone out of business because of Amazon. Well, it's just simply not true, and it's hard, and it's just probably where kind of the unfair bit kind of comes in. But my view on this, and is that smaller store has gone out of business because they haven't adapted to what the customer wanted. As far as I remember, and I don't remember the details, I believe the bookstore was a long running bookstore. So, this business had been in business much longer than new business, but new business has come in and taken business from there. And it's really easy for us to kind of point towards other people and kind of blame them and that sort of thing. And again, I don't know the internal workings of this, but I think it's a really dangerous position for us as business owners to kind of get into that blame that my business is suffering because of this other big business, where the simple truth is, in this case, the business has suffered, the business has gone out of business because they haven't adapted to what the customer wanted. And I think this is really harsh. It's a really kind of, you also don't want to kind of pass comment on it, but I think the reality is that that's it. In the clip they show, they've got customers in that bookstore kind of not admitting, but saying to the owner of the bookstore, who's about to go out of business, that yes, they also buy on Amazon because they offer something different. They offered a quicker service. They offered a service that there was more experience, whatever it is. And that's the problem here. That's the thing that kind of, I think, causes the issues. Is businesses aren't going out of business because of other businesses. They're going out of business because they don't adapt to what the customer wants. It's not the business that's ruined the business. It's the customer that's ruined the business. We all as businesses have to realise that customers want different things. I said this I was on stage a while ago, and I was talking about the fact that no one cares what you sell anymore because they can get it anywhere. What they care about is how you sell it. Some people want it kind of fast and cheap. Some people want high quality. Some people want kind of credibility and pedigree. Everybody wants something different, and if you don't adapt, you will lose customers, and that's it. And I think I don't know this is where it's kind of super unfair. I get the impression that lots of business owners just want to do what they do. Like this lady just really enjoys selling books, which is brilliant, but that isn't a thing that enables a business to survive. The thing that enables a business to survive is being good at the marketing of that or the experience of it. And there's loads of examples. I can think there's a little shop just up the road here, and they've been running a couple of years, but as far as I see, they're growing and they're booming, and they're doing it by selling stuff in a shop. Really nice, beautiful homeware stuff. They're doing it by selling stuff online. They're doing it by doing kind of courses and everything from kind of calligraphy to candle making and all sorts of kind of stuff. They are providing experiences and providing reasons for people to come and shop, and that's all business is. You look at all Amazon are doing are providing loads of reasons for customers to choose them over someone else, and that's speed, and that's price, and that is variety of stuff, kind of everything. I think Jeff Bezos, I think he said he wanted to be the everything store from the very beginning. That was kind of where he wanted to go. And you think, and this is it. And I know it's loads easier if you've got loads of money, but oddly, I think these two businesses, I think the bookstore had been, as a business, well before Amazon was invented. And you think, well, actually, so it's a newer, younger business that's come in and do it. And I don't know, it's difficult, but I think, we have to, as business owners, we've got to drive, survive, thrive, and other rhyming stuff. We've got to do that kind of regardless of what's going on, and that comes from kind of thought, and it does come from adapting. I look at how much my business has changed over the last, I don't know what I've been doing now, 6, 7, 8 years. It's changed massively. I've gone from different target markets, I've done different things and different offerings, and each time I'm kind of honing it. And God, I always say I'm so far from the finished article, but I'm very happy where I'm getting to. And the business is, kind of growing, year on year. It's amazing, really. But I think this is so. My thought, kind of, to you guys is that maybe we're all too close to our business. Maybe we're just kind of stuck in the doing of it, thinking, well, look, I'll just be better at being an accountant. I'll be better at selling books, whatever it is. And, that's not a thing that makes a difference. It's all the peripheral stuff. We have to put more thought into finding out what customers really want. How do we provide a thing that our target market really wants, which makes them come to us? And again, look around you. There are loads of examples of people doing this really well. And I think, if you're a bit stuck on that, then dare I say, that's where you need some help. That's where you need an external pair of eyes. That's where you need to step back from your business for a while and just have a think. And think, look, because you can, Amazon, we've spoken about this, a great example. They are brilliant at the upsell thing, and everyone can do that. Everyone can, if someone's going to buy, if you're an accountant and someone is going to, have your books done, well, offer them some tax planning, offer them some financial advice, whatever it is. McDonald's have been doing it for years. That ability to just earn more out of each customer. And it is, as ever with these kind of things, it's about looking at the concept of what Amazon, whoever it is, look at the concept of what they do, think what's behind that and how do I do it too. And I think, it's just, and again, I'm sure this is a really unfair rant, and I feel for businesses that go out of business, and it's big ones too. You look at the likes of Woolworths and those guys. People just didn't adapt to customer changes. Not blame other businesses. They've just been, smarter, quicker, whatever it is. It's customers, it's us lot that change. We want different things, and if we get our head turned by a quicker service, well, okay, what can I do? What experience? What thing? What service? What's the thing that I can do that will turn that customer back to me? And I think, that's it. Get someone to look at your business. Get an outside pair of eyes. Get a plan. I mean, God, the amount of businesses I go to that simply have no plan. So they wake up thinking, right, I need some new customers, but they've no process. There's no way to do about it. And I still think it is about the most valuable thing you can have, both in terms of headspace and, unequivocally in terms of kind of provable results. If you follow the process, you get to see what works, what doesn't, and you just get to replicate it. But look, anyway, there's my kind of semi-unfair rant for this one. Maybe very unfair. I don't know. But look, I hope in some way that is useful. I hope that kind of gets you thinking. As ever, I'm around. Give me a shout if I can help with anything. But I hope all is good wherever you are. We'll catch you soon.